what's going on? It is Game Boomers Live. My name is Dave. It's a Thursday night, and I'm playing a game about
Good afternoon,
grown
Miss Weiss.
woman in 1986 delivering my mail.
Good afternoon,
Christ.
Mr. Morgan.
I wanted to let you know that today was my last day here.
I see. Well,
Wait,
thanks for the
this
help.
guy got fired. Did you
Where
get
are you going
fired?
now?
That's all I have to say. Good luck.
Wait, did he get fired? What the fuck? Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Em. It's me, Kay.
Oh, hi, Kay.
Good, you're home. Listen, I don't know if you're busy tonight, and I wouldn't normally bother you like this, but I'm kind of in
Are
a
you
huge
guys
pickle at
talking
the moment,
about
and now I'm imagining being
Warhammer
inside of a huge
Fantasy?
pickle. Thanks, brain.
You sound a bit
I did play that
Okay,
once.
so this is going to sound like I'm 16, but I have these
Oh,
tickets
who was
to
I
a
playing
really big
as? I
concert
think
tonight for
other,
me, and it
I think
seems the
dwarves,
babysitters just
and
bailed on
I
me.
was
All
playing
right,
my
so maybe the babysitter's
buddy
price
who was
doesn't sound like I'm
playing with
16, I
Tomb
hope.
Kings.
Anyway,
because he
it's
hadn't bothered
Journey,
painting
so I'm like,
them.
I need to go tonight, and I
And
got
it was a
these
lot of
tickets
fun,
ages
and it was
ago.
like 4
And it's a long
hours,
drive to
and
Portland,
I
so we'll
didn't
probably
even
be
seem
out
like
all
4
night, and I
hours.
promise you I've called everyone and their
And
brother
there's
besides.
still
They're
part
really
of me
good
that
kids to
wishes
watch
that I
tonight.
lived around there
Whoa,
because
whoa, 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 whoa.
I would probably be there once a week.
Can I get a shortcut to the question?
Yeah, sorry. You're totally right. I'm blabbering on, aren't I? Okay, don't freak out. You got this. All right, recap. Journey tonight in Portland. Got tickets. Sitter bailed. So I guess you figured out by now that I'm awkwardly trying to ask if maybe you could do me a huge favor and watch Grace and Max tonight?
Hey, it's
Alright,
fine.
I'll fucking
Don't
babysit
worry.
in
I'll
1986.
babysit tonight.
Good lord.
You serious? That would help
Whatever,
me
you
in
just
such a
put
big
the TV
way.
on.
And I would owe you big time. Huge.
Warhammer Fantasy died in 2015, me and dear. When did I play it last? Oh, it was definitely before then. It was probably 2013.
You would, wouldn't you? Interesting.
Oh dear, never mind. Don't care. Can you be here around 6 p.m., so in like 30 minutes? You don't have to bring anything. There's food, videos, even a cardboard replica of Apollo 11 with a set of matching helmets. You're covered. See you in a bit.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, I've
All
only
right.
played table. I've
Who wants
actually
s'mores?
only played a tabletop Warhammer game once, and it was that time. It was awesome. It was great. It was so much fun. It was so much
Frank?
fucking fun. Wait, didn't even let me do the babysitting part? Okay, so I'm like, I'm not having kids, but I don't mind babysitting because it's not my kid or kids. I don't mind it. As long as you're not doing anything stupid.
I'm so glad to
It's
see
generally
you
an okay
again.
experience
I'm
because
so happy to be
you get
here
to know
again.
how
I
these
guess
people
Morgan
are
didn't stick around to
raising their
welcome me
kids. You
back.
get to see how the kids are developing, and you get to choose what the hell to show them to watch or whatever. So it's generally a pretty positive experience, and they skipped over it. What the fuck?
I guess I can't blame him.
Oh well, he'll never get his way here.
Tell me more. How'd you get rid of him?
Well, what can I say? Don't mess with the big boys. I guess he didn't understand that some of my customers do a little more than talking about their cats.
Ooh, this sounds very juicy.
What the
Frank Coleman's no stranger to the high-stakes game. I've got lawyers in my inner circle. All it took were a couple of lawsuit threats.
This got a shave. Yeah, man. This is over a week ago. Romance Frank.
Sweet. That should keep him off our backs for a while.
Haha, yes. But that buffoon will be back.
Purchased
Bet on it.
feeble public access TV show and exploited. Man, I feel sorry for those guys.
What odds can you give me?
Meredith, I better get back to work.
Yes, I'm a huge Wayne's World fan.
A very good morning, Providence Oaks.
Theo, positive or touchy?
I wonder what it'll be today. Actually, no.
Today, it's
Nancy,
Wonderwall.
the floor is yours.
Yeah.
No, he's not gonna
Jack,
quit.
I've got a pet.
Are you kidding me?
Why do people start?
No, he imposed on people that had clout, and they're gonna go bat for him. This guy is actually kind of a dick
Much, Nancy. And, well,
because
if you're
he's
asking,
using his
it's
small
not
town
like
influence
people have
to.
other places to go
Like, okay,
besides
okay.
the smokehouse that you call
It's
a general
one
store.
thing. It's one thing to feel threatened, especially because of bullshit, federal legislation about gambling. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ! I hate this. This is so poorly planned. It's so poorly coded. Ugh. Thank you. Okay. See this again. No, Butters. You're a ginger. You're not a real. You don't exist. You're not a real person. So, no. The answer is no. But yeah, it's like this guy just went from feeling threatened to feeling like he owned the world. And that's not good either. It's a complete 180. He just went from saying, hey, no, I can lose my job, to I'm going to utilize everything in my power to get this guy fired, and I'm also going to do it
Wait,
while being
Where's the package?
salacious and kind of a, like, I don't know, almost like Slytherin type. Really? Jesus. He shouldn't sound so triumphant about this when he really needs to know that what he was doing wasn't necessarily, it was technically illegal for the time, but at the same time,
Hello? Friday
he sounds
delivery
like
day.
cancel culture.
Well, just call me Friday Delivery K. Okay, no, that sounded better in my head.
Someone's in a good mood today.
Yes, thanks for looking after Max and Gracie last night. You were a real trooper for stepping in last minute.
This is not 2020. Well, or right now, yeah, no.
No problem. They were great.
I appreciate the lie.
So, were you singing when I came up here just now?
Oh, yeah. Man, Journey is so good. Those songs have been stuck in my head
Journey,
all day.
That's right.
That sounds great.
I know, right? There's just so much cool stuff
Don't
being
stop.
created right now,
I
you know?
can't-
I mean,
I-
Journey
I-
was cool. I got to know
I
them
can't
through
do this
Barry at
voice.
first, but I tell you, if Prince or New Order ever came to
Living
Portland, I would sell my
alone.
spleen for tickets.
See? Living in a lonely world. Look, the midnight train going anywhere.
One spleen, two bands. That's quite the potential dilemma.
Oh, and I haven't even mentioned Cyndi Lauper, or Run DMC, or Stevie Wonder. And before you go there, I know you're probably setting up a joke about spleens and Hammond organs right now.
Which is better, Journey or Boston? Boston.
I would never.
All jokes aside, though, I spent half the concert thinking about how I haven't really focused on my own music for a while now. Kids, work, all that stuff. So much going on. And I mean, I love tinkering, but right now, I'm not sure I'm even creating anything cool or just,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
Not even Barry is
I'm
allowed
gonna
to
I'm
listen
gonna
to my
start with
songs
Boston.
at this stage, to be
Boston
honest.
had more technical ability. Thing is, Tennyson, is that Boston was a band that took a long time to get off the ground. There's kind of a parallel between Boston and Collective Soul. Yeah, Dev turned a guitar, exactly.
I'd love to hear your music sometime. I'm sure it's great.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Maybe I'll hold you to that. I was thinking, I have
Yeah,
a
Games
mixtape with
Workshop
some of
turned
my
woke.
stuff, you know? Just
From
something I've
somewhere
been
else.
trying out with my new synthesizer.
You order a Joy Division. Butters, you realize I'm like the only person that's gonna get that reference?
I'd be honored.
That's great. It's just something I've been playing around with. Don't expect any fireworks. And hey,
love will keep
don't
us
tell me
apart.
what you think yet, yeah? You'll be my secret special audience of one, so I can get used to the idea of an audience.
Hey, Butters. There's no news like good news.
Any special reason?
Okay, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking of performing a song on my new synth this Sunday. Holy crap, I just said that out loud. Dude, you are coming to the open mic, right?
Of course! That's great! Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
But act cool,
No,
yeah?
is that the
No one
Rolling
else knows
Stones
yet.
version or the
See
Gino
there?
Sure
Vanelli
thing.
version, which I kind of prefer? Because Wild Horses, the Rolling Stone version is kind of slow. Wild horses. Wild horses can drag me away from you. Oh, fuck you guys for putting this. Damn it. I try actively to not think about this stuff, but these songs are so good. Yes,
Back to my own journey for now.
Tennyson, I
Nope,
know you're
ignoring
quoting.
that. Bye now.
Are you gonna put an axe through my head? Purple Rain's also great. The thing is that if you guys made all these references to Dev, he wouldn't get a single fucking one. Or very, very few, anyways. Yeah, hey, Paul. Ah! Yeah, no, he get that, but the Gino Vanelli, no. Joy Division, definitely not. Okay, the only reason I knew about Joy Division to an extent was because my ex's dad was really, really into that band. So, when I used to stay at my ex's place, Avery, most of you, at least part of you, know who the fuck that is. I would stay. It was in her basement. Her parents' basement. There was like a den where her dad used to work, but also listen to music, and he had an actual Joy Division poster on the wall. That is sad, Butters. I mean, he was what, like 22 when he died? Be the next freak show, American Psycho. When I think American Psycho, I think of the movie, and I also think of the song by Treble Charger, which was like super Canadian. Cover of the magazine. Something about James Dean, which I never. Oh God, it has been a while. Psycho Killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ba-ba-ba-ba, fa better. Damn, that's another band that I grew to love when I was in my late teens. Just getting that goddamn man. Yeah, I never got into Joy Division to that point, Butters. I just knew about them. Did we get hit with a nasty blizzard? No, we have not. You might find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you might find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a mail delivery truck. And as the days go by, I don't mind that song, but I know why I can understand why people fucking hate it because it's so repetitive. But when I first went to university, like my second year at university, I made a point of requesting Talking Heads songs for my friend's college radio show. So, yes, I know that song. This is not my house. This is not my beautiful wife. How did I get here? Yeah, Dev ate too many chicken tendies. Jesus. This game is so boring. Fuck. Can I just end this farce already? Just look at this. This is so bland. I really won you over. Well, I'm glad. Well, I've also. Would it help if I also said that I've actually seen Tommy? Feel me. Yes, I have seen Tommy. I know your name's from. Me with me, feel me. I don't know, Butters. I don't. Like, I'd rather sit and watch Tommy with you guys, because it was okay. I do have the feeling that I really need to rewatch The Wall and Tommy and nah, that's pretty much it. I think those are the really, kind of like seminal voices of music video or music film in the 70s. I do kind of find that funny. I can't fall in the water. Not feeling with Tommy? Really? Because that's where Pinball Wizard comes from that.
Ah, the waxworms have arrived.
It was kind of the point. It was like he was like super autistic, and his real strength, his real talent or skill was playing pinball, and that's why he's able to advance in society. And then he goes, "Feel me, hear me." Just Roger Daltrey just goes, "Eeeh." I'm sitting there watching it. This is so fucking stupid. Entertaining for sure, but stupid.
Excuse me?
I meant the package, Miss Weiss. It's my worms. For fishing. They're just in time. I'm taking a boat to the island this afternoon.
Great.
I have not
fun.
seen anything.
Hey,
from
you
Blue
can
stuff.
tag along if
I
you
refuse
want,
to
like
watch
your
that
father used
trailer.
to. But I'm not helping you with any waxworms.
Oh, really? Sounds like fun.
Okay, we'll show up here at 4 p.m. sharp.
fuck, I volunteered to go fishing. What's wrong with me? Yeah. Look, Butters. Of at least of like the four of us that have streamed, I am the biggest Tolkien fan, and I am more than unimpressed. I just reread The Hobbit. I'll probably reread the trilogy. I have copies of. What do I have copies of? At the very least, I have copies of The Children of Húrin and Unfinished Tales. So, and I've actually read The Silmarillion. I have read The Silmarillion when I was 15 years old. Never read through that shit unless you really, really, really want to read the Bible part 2. You will never want to hear the name or see the name Fëanor ever again. I'm so tired of that guy's shit. Fuck that guy. That guy sucks balls. I cannot stand how dry and plodding and pedantic the Silmarillion is. It's such a fucking slog. It's so boring. But it gives you cred. It does. If you can say I've read through the Silmarillion, yeah, you got cred, because it's really, really long and boring. I know they're taking liberties. Well, obviously they're taking liberties. Fuck. Dwarves without beards. Dwarf women without beards. As soon as Christopher Tolkien just said, yeah, I'm just gonna like step away. I'm just gonna do the thing. I'm just gonna spend like the rest of my 90 odd years not dealing with all this garbage. Ugh. Only read the Hobbit and watched the trilogy. I'm not going to tell you what to do. So I started. Actually, I think when I started, I think my mom bought me this Silmarillion. I'm pretty sure. So my dad never read Lord of the Rings. My mom did, which really shocked me because my mom always seemed like she was not to be involved with fantasy or sci-fi whatsoever. My dad always seemed like the bigger, alternate reality geeky kind of person. And when I found out that my mother was the one that read Tolkien not just once but twice but multiple times, I'm like, what the fuck? Because she had versions and I don't have them anymore. I don't think I have her Hobbit version and it's like 1970 or something. But yeah, instead of giving me a copy of The Hobbit or insisting I read The Hobbit first and then make my way through the trilogy, no, my mom decided to just throw me into the fucking deep end and gave me a copy of the Silmarillion. Because I was like, I remember that because I was 15 years old and there's
Here's your mail.
there's a very elaborate, like the two it was a paperback version and it was the two covers were, it was Gondolin, which was like the greatest elven city ever made. It was the pride of the Noldori. It was just like super developed. Nothing could touch it ever. And she's just going, yeah, you could read this. You've read the Bible. Fuck you. Public domain. I can't speak for media, Fleming. I don't know. I'm not actually autistic. I don't think public domain would have been better, Butters. But I do wonder if she really wanted me to like Tolkien or not, or if I kind of started reading Tolkien when I was younger and I kind of just blew it off, and then she was just going, well, you know, maybe you should just read this instead. But it's like if I told my mom I didn't like long division or multiplying fractions, and she gave me a differential equations book, and she just threw me into, you know, university advanced calculus. It's not obviously not like the best analogy, but it's not that far off. It was very jarring. It was a huge disconnect in the way that I believe that at least a fandom should be perceived. And then she just goes, yeah, well, no. You got to start with the shittiest part. It's because I'm stuck on a 27-foot sailboat with you and my dad for like fucking weeks at a time sometimes. Doesn't mean that I have to sit there and, oh my God. It really was torture. I do like public domain letters. I really do. Especially when it pisses off Disney. It's just, I also don't like being, you know, told I should read the fucking Silmarillion before I read Lord of the Rings. I think what started it was, yeah, I know what started. So there's Vanity Fair, the magazine. So my mom somehow accessed a copy of Vanity Fair, I think it was like April of 2000. And there was an article about how they were filming Lord of the Rings all in one go, and there was a cast picture, and there was, you know, Elijah Wood and
Meredith.
God damn it, Ian McKellen and Billy Boyd and blah 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 blah. Why am I forgetting his name? Sean Astin. Jeepers. It was Elijah Wood, Sean Astin, Billy Boyd, and Dominic Monaghan, and Ian McKellen. I don't remember seeing Viggo Mortensen or Sean being there, but I remember seeing that picture of them, and it was April of 2000. I remember seeing that and reading about how they were, and this is Vanity Fair, which you wouldn't think would ever cover this shit, and they were covering it. And they had this picture of them, and they're saying, these are the actors for the Lord of the Rings, and they're filming the entire trilogy, or the entirety of the huge volume, or whatever the hell you want to call it, in one go in New Zealand, and it won't be out for quite some time, but that's what you have to expect. And my mom saw that, and she went, I bet David would like to read the Silmarillion. It's like, I can't even think of a good analogy. It's like, you find your kid reading a magazine about, no, it's like finding your kid reading an article in a magazine about the Passion of the Christ and telling them they have to read the entire Bible. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I know Vanity Fair is fucking awful.
Hey, Robert.
How are you? I was away for a few days on an urgent job
Fair,
out of state.
it's been like 20 odd years.
I'm good. It's nice to see you again. Here's the mail.
Thanks, and likewise.
Don't play.
Priority mail from Town Hall. Let's see what they have to say this time. Dear Mr. Harris, on behalf of yada yada yada, concerning Environmental Management Act 1213, yada yada yada.
Oh, good doggos.
Wait.
Oh, you've been raided.
What?
Hey, Denville,
Listen to
thank you for
this.
the raid.
We have decided to postpone the construction of apartments for at least 6 months. We hope this satisfies you as well as the many residents of Providence Oaks that contacted us with their
Thing is,
unfiltered
Butters,
and
I would have taken
enthusiastic
that.
comments. It worked. The plan worked.
I would much rather have had my mother submit me to be a Buddhist monk than give me a copy of the Silmarillion after seeing me read a fucking article about Lord of the Rings in the April 2000 Vanity Fair.
Wow, great! So happy for you, Robert.
We need to celebrate this. How about tomorrow night? Steak dinner at Moe's.
I was already a
or
geek.
something else.
No, that was inevitable. It's just Ubisoft. Ew.
Ah, I'd love that.
Great. It's gonna be fun. See you tomorrow night then. Gotta go now. The telephone troops need to know the assault can be abandoned.
Wait, your mom didn't say you had any talent, Orvar? No, of course not. There is an Assassin's Creed hat here, which I found at Winners, I think. I found it at a store, and then now Naomi should be wearing this more than me. She's a bigger fan. It's a burr crew. Bonk. Grown. I wonder if I still have that copy to somebody. I haven't seen it in the dog's age, seriously. I think it might be at my parents' house. I never really checked. I normally, when I visit my parents, or when I did, because I went 2.5 years before going back to my hometown, partially because of COVID, but partially because it's timing. I normally would dig through my old, really old bookshelf and see if there's anything there that was worth salvaging, and I don't remember seeing the Silmarillion there ever. Oh, great, I gotta talk to cranky old Englishmen again. Or do I? Dude, what the fuck is your... Wow.
That's the last of them.
A few times. Ay. Checker's Guide. I technically had that. I had the first 5, and then I had a copy of the 6th one, made by, written by Ewan Colfer, the Artemis Fowl guy, which was surprisingly okay. I forgave him, but I don't remember the fuck. The problem is, I've noticed is that you have a certain amount of friends, it's really easy to lose track of who you let borrow whatever or not. And this is not me going judgmental on it, because I'm not. Because I don't mind lending and borrowing things. It's just that I'm pretty sure I know who borrowed it, and I know who these fuckers are, and they still haven't cleaned up any of their shit. I'm just waiting for them to clean it up and tell me. Yeah, this is what a me stream looks like. Hello. Ryan. That is her real name. good game. You control the sheep, control civilization. Hitchhiker's Guide is one of those things where I think if at least you like any interest whatsoever in Star Trek or Star Wars, and you're actually literate, and you have any inclination towards British humor whatsoever, I highly recommend you read it because it is a lot of fun. Read on the 7 post boxes. Hey, well, kind of headed there, bro. I keep wondering, Brian, are you the same Brian I used to work with? Dirk Gently. I tried watching the Netflix series. Kind of not great. It was okay. It was in Canada. Okay, never mind. No, there was a guy named Brian around the same age, so I just had to know. But yeah, Dirk Gently, meh. You know what it seemed like to me? The Netflix one was kind of like a shittier Doctor Who.
So, is this a quiet day, or
no?
It
Was like a shittier Doctor Who.
Fishing requires
probably better than
patience.
later Doctor
We've only
Who, but
been
at
here
the time,
for 2
it was shittier Doctor
hours.
Who.
And that's the nice thing about fishing.
Yeah, there's a fine line between boredom and relaxation.
Drugs bad, okay.
I think I forgot how boredom feels.
Fishing also requires silence.
Doesn't. Shut the fuck up, old man. Don't bother with the Netflix show, Torvara. I think you like it.
Can I ask you a question?
Just as someone that likes, Hitchhiker's Guide.
Do you like Maureen?
We ought to be heading back home. It's been a fine day, and I thank you for the company.
Oh, whatever. You're such a bitch, old man. Pussy.
Kay's tape. Let's have a
Yeah, because
listen.
his books are basically just Hitchhiker's Guide and Dirk Gently, right? Pretty sure.
Okay.
Teaching on the Soul, The Salmon of Doubt. The Bioshock.
Driving
Jesus.
along the highway, headlights light up the signs, thinking of what might have been. Radio keeps track of time.
Really?
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. Guess what I signed today?
Nah, I wouldn't say that much, Brian, because at the very least, the Bond movies had their own, quirky. Yeah, they had their own quirky, kind of jokey, sarcastic quality. And yes, trust me, I've read some of the Ian Fleming novels, so I know where you're coming from. But Ian Fleming was very blunt, to the point, very dark, very serious. There was a little bit of humor, but there wasn't a lot. The movies had to appeal to a much bigger audience. I just didn't find that Dirk Gently did that in a way that wasn't it didn't seem like it was ready to break out to a bigger than a niche audience.
Let me think. The monster deal?
Oh,
Well,
yes.
Dev is
You're
editing
now talking to Steve
new
Mitchell,
video.
CEO of
I
a
don't know what name he's doing.
multi-million-dollar enterprise. But before I continue my insufferable bragging, I have a thing or two to say to you. About you. You've been a huge part of the success of this company. And I feel this is just
Americans,
the beginning.
Americans,
We're entering
Yankee
the
Doodle
golden age of
Dandies,
personal computers, and we've got front row
fuckers of the
tickets.
South.
The past 2 weeks have made me realize that
Goddamn Americans.
I couldn't have done it without you. And I'm going to need you even more in the coming years. So, here's a new monster deal I want you to think about. Become a partner in the company for 20% of the shares and a significant
I do sound
pay raise.
editing, Bruce.
Significant.
I would do video
The
stuff
only
too.
condition is that I need your commitment for
The
the
thing
next
is, it's
5
not
years.
really. I'm not.
So,
If I was doing
there it
video
is.
editing as well,
Think
I
about
would
it,
be
and
editing.
let's talk about it more
him.
when you're back in the office.
It would be just artwork and then clips. Yeah, it'd just be clips of media footage. It wouldn't be anything like video footage of myself or Dav.
Oh, wow, Steve. That sounds great.
Just let it sink in a bit. I don't need an answer right now. I have to get back to my $1 million lifestyle. Actually, no, I need to get cranking on lots of stuff.
Cranky.
Talk soon, Meredith.
Okay.
Good evening, feline friends. Aunt Meredith's gonna keep you company tonight. Come here.
I had shots from this game. They'd probably try to sue us. Dev's maybe off camera. He's off camera. Is he? Can
A
be.
postcard.
We can all be
Angie.
abusing. We can also be assholes.
Miss Meredith, I am so
human.
sorry I haven't been able to see you. It's just that I've been swamped organizing my not-so-timely exit
pretty
from
private.
Providence Oaks. I'm
I
sure
tend
you
to-
understand. You've probably seen the foreclosure.
Well,
notice.
I tend to close my
That
door a
certainly
lot,
helped
but it's mostly
expedite
because
my decision to
the
leave.
apartment gets
Anyway,
really cold.
I'll be sure to drop your
Or really
parents an
hot.
address when I find a new place to settle down. Hopefully we could grab a coffee at some point.
We're all
I'd like
pretty
that.
private people, I guess.
It was really nice getting to know you. I hope you found what you were looking for in Providence Oaks. I know I did. And for me, it wasn't Providence Oaks. Your mileage may vary. All the best, Angie.
I mean, I like Gundam's regular videos. I don't really watch his streams. I don't like the kind of games he plays.
Happy Saturday,
He's
everyone.
always
It's
about
time
yeah.
once
He's
again
always
for
about those shooters. And
Positive
whatever.
or
Not my scene.
Today's
I mean, I'm not saying that this
from
is my scene
Cheryl.
necessarily,
Hi, Jack.
but I don't
I went for a walk the other
just sit there
day
and bask in
suddenly encountered a
the tarnished glory of Battlefield
We
2042
looked at each
either.
other for
I know
a
he
few
doesn't,
seconds, and then he
but he still
walked off
plays
into
the
the
fuck.
woods.
So I don't know. What does that make him? A masochist?
Here's your mail.
Oh, Norm Macdonald. Rip. Yeah, he was another guy, another comedian that I realized the last minute that I owed a lot of my own personal humor to. I really don't watch. I also don't really watch other people stream because I don't really have I don't have time or energy or interest. I really don't. I mean, it's nice to think that you have all the time in the world to sit there and put your time in and watch someone and trust me, like I've done this. I've done this with certain things while I'm doing archiving or uploading, but I never seem to gravitate rather towards streams. I tend to go towards stuff like Leather Media or Dankula and the Mad Lads stuff. You just put the damn thing in, chapers. I mean, his vids, Mad Lad stuff. Not recently. When I've been looking at or doing stuff recently, I don't even remember the hell I'm putting in the background. Something recently, I haven't really put on anything in the background. It's kind of sad. Really should be putting at least some music on in the background. No, I understand. I'm just fine. He's a Gillespie boy. I'm probably going to be putting his stuff on soon because at the very least he did something on Bonnie and Clyde that was over an hour long. So I'll look into that.
Where's the package?
Dank, I find his accent is super thick. Super thick. And I wouldn't say that other people. Okay, so like I've approximated a Glasgow accent, and I was told that it was fairly accurate, but not at Dank's level. But the thing is, Dankula's accent is very, very thick. And I don't know if anyone's seen the James Herriot series, the All Creatures Great and Small series. Would you fucking just put the thing down, you stupid
hello.
bitch.
How's the photography coming along?
Thank you. Oh my god.
Okay, I guess. I've been using the camera for a bit.
If you can take pictures for me like you said you would, I can get this practicing.
Sargon?
I'll get it
No,
done.
you know what?
Don't
Okay.
worry.
Okay, please take some pictures and return it today.
He's a good talker. I don't know if he's like snoozy to listen to. He's a good talker.
Oh, hello. How's the photography coming along?
Whatever.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
would
using
say,
the camera
like,
for a
snooze
bit.
level.
If you
At
can
the
take
same
pictures
time,
for me like you said you
I don't
would,
go
I
my
can
way
get this
either.
practicing.
Skinhead? Yeah.
I'll get it done. Don't worry.
Okay, please take some pictures and return it today.
Okay,
Oh, hello. How's the photography coming along?
Haven't taken any pictures yet, to be honest.
If you can take pictures for me like you said you would, I can get this practicing.
Well, maybe I'm not the right person for it.
You can give it back and I'll do it myself.
No, it's okay. I'll give it another
can
shot.
I just drop this shit off? Am I losing my goddamn? Am I taking crazy pills here? You fucking assholes. How do I take pictures? I don't remember. Fucking stupid game. Yeah, like seriously. This is garbage. Can can I drop this off? Instead of being grilled for the so-called photo album you want me to do, you stupid bitch.
Oh, hello. How's the photography coming along?
My photography quest has been completed. Here's your equipment back.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Let me see if I can manage to develop them. Come back tomorrow for the results.
I don't care.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Ah, you're still here, huh?
Wow.
Yep.
Can you just
For
sign
now.
for this
When are your
shit?
parents coming back?
Actually, they might just stay in Florida.
Florida? Your parents?
No, I know what Dev's getting at.
Yeah, isn't it weird?
They'll be back soon. Florida is expensive and honestly isn't all it's cracked up to be.
They found a lovely and affordable place next to the beach.
Sunshine and the beach get
Yep.
boring real fast.
Well,
Still better than
I better
you,
be on my
bitch.
way.
Better than Dev. Always. Anyways.
Have a nice day.
The funny thing is, I don't remember that. I never remember the chord for Wonderwall. Dragon Force. Fuck off. Brr, 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 brr. Close enough. Yeah, Dragon Force is literally impossible for an acoustic. Also, really wanky. I never liked them. I never did. It was like, oh yeah, this is impressive, but they're also really far up their own ass, and these guys are gonna burn out in 5 years, and guess what? They did. They really did. Like, the band can't even stay together for more than a few years. Yeah, I got it. Gonna take you back to the past. Play shitty games that suck ass. Rather have a roommate down. Take a diarrhea dump in his ear. Rather eat rotten asshole or roadkill death been down with beer. He's the angriest apex you ever heard. He's the angry boomer Dave heard. Really, Dev? Dev has never been to music class in his life. Dev would get laughed out of every music class in his life. Why is it clarinet? I don't know. I seem to recall having this was there a conversation with Naomi about like what was like the least uncomfortable wind instrument or woodwind to shove up yourself. Broke as a musical. Dev, just because you broke, yeah, I broke in a bank doesn't make me a fucking teller. terrible. No one was there. No one did. Yes, I remember Dove. I actually did spend time in there legally. Should have joined music class. What the hell is my brain at that point? All right. 103 Vintage Street. This is so 90s. Oh my god. Dev, yeah, okay. Dev was a huge piece of shit in high school. Let's just not even.
All right,
Let's
I'll
not
leave it
mince
on the
words here.
doorstep.
That was a huge piece of shit in high school. Good lord, dude. Well, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. To be fair, reading music and playing music are two different things. Enterant? Oh, wish I got double again. I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't give a fuck. Also, it's high school. We get that shit anymore. Open the past, Dev. Oh, God. Ugh. What was popping in 2002? Skater Boy? Fucking... Oh, American Idol stuff. Dev, stop coping. I mean, okay, so I actually managed to sit down and watch the last episode, or not episode, but season of Letterkenny that came out, and there were a few songs that I was like, yeah, this is kind of a banger, I guess. It's pretty good. They're like 2019. It's modern enough, I guess. So Brian, what do you think of the concept that Avril Lavigne died and she was replaced by someone else? There really is a conspiracy theory that she died, and that's why she went vegan or whatever. They thought that she got replaced by someone else that looked like her. I wouldn't call everything God tier. It's got a lot of faults. And this is from someone that's from Sudbury, so you know that I have reason to either love it or hate it. And I don't really love it or hate it. I just like it. Other Canadian comedy shows. Yeah, Schitt's Creek, Corner Gas. If you haven't seen those, then I would highly recommend them. Royal Canadian Air Farce. This hour is 22 minutes. Fine. The older seasons, they're much better. Pirate's Life. I used to have Crave, which was what Letterkenny was originally on. Fuck that. I'm gonna refuse to give Bill Cannon more money. Whee! Excuse me. Oh. Have I been? Mostly good. Yes, really bad hiccups. Really bad. I don't know where they're coming from, but they're coming. Yeah, I definitely watched Letterkenny season 10 and some bangers for sure. Canadian bands, but they're from 2019. I mean, modern-ish. I mean, apparently there's this whole thing about if you're over 30-something, then your music taste kind of crystallize, and finding a band or a pop star or whatever after that is really like pulling teeth. And I remember listening to bands going, well, I probably only like them because they're slightly derivative, but it doesn't mean that it's inaccurate, that I like something that's modern. So, and I'd rather like something that's evocative than not like anything at all. Oh, this piece of shit. Fuck this guy. This guy's such a dick.
It's the mail.
I'm busy.
What rumbling?
Okay. Good luck.
No! Damn it! I almost had it. I almost fucking had it. Thanks for breaking my concentration.
Get back to editing, bitch.
Oh, take it easy. It's just
Yeah,
a
it's
game.
86.
Video games are supposed to be fun. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible.
I know the feeling.
You know what? I can beat this damn game, and I'm not quitting until I have.
Good luck with that.
Like Sigma Chad. Or Sigma Grinder anyway. One more. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, she's not melting. Oh, the music. Yeah. Well, it is supposed to be 1986 because she's working on accounting software. I think it's Addit 1987. That's supposed to come out within the next couple weeks. And she's one of the main programmers. So she's pretty important. And she just decides, hey, I'm gonna take over from my old man. I'm gonna deliver mail in this tiny community in Central Oregon. You're playing it. No, the game starts you out playing. You don't really play any IT shit. You just suck it up and give it a go. I don't know. You know, I'd probably be a little bit more amenable to this if it didn't
Okay,
involve so
fellow
much
Providence
bloody
Okians,
rain.
it's time once again for the sent-in letters and announcements. This one's from our very own Maureen, or Mo, as we all know.
Hey, folks. Just wanted to grab your ears for a second to let you know all about the upcoming open mic night over at Moe's Diner this Sunday. That's right. Claim your 15 minutes of fame. Enjoy some swell performances and the usual good food and drinks for everyone. I expect to see all of y'all for a great evening and maybe even some dancing. You know who you are. Come join the show at Moe's at
It
8
reminds
p.m.
me
this
of
Sunday.
college radio. It
I'll
really
come
does.
get you if you don't.
Well, you heard her, folks, and I'll be there too, so you better not miss it. Back to the music and to one of my favorite songs.
Ham radio.
Mail carrier Meredith.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Seen any ghost drivers on the way here?
Ghost drivers?
Yeah, you know, people driving on the wrong side of the road.
Nope, haven't seen them.
Okay, I was just wondering. Don't bother. I need to get back to the live show. See you tomorrow, I reckon. Bye now.
I used to be a host of a college radio show. It wasn't that commercial by any means. It was pretty laissez-faire. I mean, there was a station manager there when we were doing it, but yeah.
I reckon.
Oh, and please close the door.
Definitely not
Don't
that
want to broadcast any mail truck noise. Thank you much.
Return to the post office. I'm pretty sure the college radio station here is just dead. Oh boy, let's just drive back to the post office. This is just the way that things have to be. You know, I don't get total vibes from our hometown area, but I'm getting some. Just being in a car late at night with rain going and these endless forests around you, knowing that you're just going to some bumblefuck place. It's a little comforting, but it's also a little... I guess that's just small town living for me. Oh shit. Like half that. At least the metro area. Yes, you cannot press the gas and the brake at the same time. Good to know. Yep, that's exactly what I was getting at, Dev. It was just super bumblefuck. Sioux Falls. Oh wow, that sounds extremely remote, bumblefuck. Is that in Iowa? Seems like it screams Iowa to me. I don't know why. South Dakota. Ah, 10 storm. All right, so not that far off. Okay, fair enough. I'm descended from people from North Dakota. This is like a bad area, bro. Really? That's funny, right? I'm gonna...
And so ends a week full of turmoil.
Feels good.
You can say that again.
If only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
I guess you can't have it all, Frank.
Playing each other again tonight. Should I change the bet?
Nope, hold the line.
Okay, let's see what happens. Maybe you're my lucky charm. Have a great weekend, Meredith.
Such a gray
Oh, wait,
area.
this was your last day. I totally forgot to tell you, but they still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it if you want.
Are you serious?
Of course. And it's a great job. You know what? Think about it and let me know Monday morning when you return your stuff. I'm gonna run now. Red Sox are playing the Yankees.
So I can stay in Bumblefuck, or I can go back to my office job in New York.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's your dad again. How was your time in the mail delivery business?
Oh, hi, Dad. Well, it was okay. A nice change of scenery.
Great, but not something you do for the rest of your life.
Actually, it seems like they haven't filled the vacancy yet.
They haven't? Well, you know what I'd do. Oh, hold on, Meredith.
Let me guess. Mom wants to talk to me?
Hi, Meredith. Sorry to butt in, but you're thinking
That's what
about
my parents do too.
Hi, Mom.
Well, one of my parents will just jump on the phone, and the other one will just hold on for several minutes, and they'll just butt in.
Well, yeah, why not? I like it here.
Well, PO is wonderful, of course. I know. But you've got so much going on. Do you want to leave all that behind?
It's tricky. It's the thing with having the cake and eating it too.
Is it just work related, or are there other people involved? You know, any interesting ones, perhaps?
Well, there are some interesting developments.
I'm not gonna lie
yes.
to my mom.
Oh, there are? But are they really interesting enough to give up your entire career? I really think you need to think long and hard on it. Oh, hold on.
I have a suspicion Dad wants to talk to me.
Meredith, I just wanted to say, you need to clean the lint filter on the dryer every once in a while. If you never do that, it could burn the house down.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if my dad's ever really done laundry around my house.
No problem, Dad. I'll make sure to do that.
Great, thanks.
I mean, he's
I
not kidding,
sometimes suddenly
but
worry
it's
about
just
things like that in the
it's
middle
so
of the night. And it's not about the
mundane.
dryer, of course. I want you to be safe, and I'm sure you'll be okay.
I'll be fine. Don't lose sleep over me.
Okay, Em. Take care. I gotta go. We're running out of coins again. Bye.
Why are you using a public phone? Why don't you have a fucking long distance plan? What's wrong with you people?
I hope you don't think I'm
Wow.
a cheapskate for having dinner here.
Just wow.
There are a lot of other restaurants around, and I'm pretty sure their food
This
isn't
is
better
going
than
on
ours.
way longer than I thought I was going to.
Don't worry about it, Robert. I love it here.
Thanks, Meredith. You're such a kind person.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order?
Ladies first.
Hi, Maureen. It's hard to pass up a juicy T-bone steak.
Excellent choice, Meredith. And what would you like to wash it down with?
I think I'll have a
I'm getting a beer this time.
beer.
Gotcha. Robert?
The usual for me, Maureen.
All right, Robert. T-bone steak and a beer. Doesn't get any more lumberjack than that. Be
Called
right
it?
back, folks. Ashley,
I
get the
mean,
steaks
it's what I
out.
would get.
Maureen's the best. Did you hear about the open mic night she's organizing?
Yeah, she only told me about it a dozen times.
I wish I could go, especially since I heard that Jack's gonna do a thing.
Jack? What's he gonna do? Give a lecture about potatoes?
Believe it or not, he's a very good ballet dancer.
Jack? Really?
No, he's into comedy. Would have loved to have heckled him. Oh well, this is a good week anyhow.
Must be nice that the apartments are off your mind for a while.
Alrighty, here are your beverages, folks.
I'm afraid the food might take a little longer, as a certain kitchen helper thought the freezer was a good place for storing steaks. I really should get one of those microwave ovens to defrost them.
You seem a little stressed. Is it the upcoming open mic?
Why should I be stressed about that? It's going to be lovely. And you better be there, Robert Harris.
Maureen,
It's nothing to do with
I'm
the
sorry,
Avalon.
but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
I did not just hear you say that,
irritates
young
me.
man. Oh, by the way, Meredith, I need to steal him for 2 minutes. He needs to check on some wiring for me.
Excuse me, Meredith. This is Maureen's jurisdiction. Have to obey the law. That tasted so good. Thanks, Maureen, for the fantastic blueberry pie.
You're welcome.
No, I only smile when I
it's
see
my way
Butters
of
get
making up for stealing you
unmodded.
away from Meredith. Ooh, I swear. She can give quite the stink eye if she wants, can't you, hon?
Oh boy, the world would be boring without her. Speaking of, are you gonna miss her
I'm
daily
sorry,
delivery
guys.
round?
I had no idea.
It depends on who's on the round.
Oh, anyone in particular you don't like?
It's not right to gossip. So, I won't do that.
Ha, you're a better person than me. Oh well, small towns, can't like everyone. Can't avoid them either.
Do you think you'll always live here?
Nothing's for sure, but I like it here. I needed to change towns after my divorce. Everything and everyone reminded me of her.
I can imagine that.
But maybe I shouldn't bother you with the innermost feelings of a lumberjack.
Wouldn't be a bother at all.
Robert and Meredith, sorry to break up your conversation, but we're closing up early tonight. Gotta set up some stuff for the open mic night, and I can't use any peeping eyes.
Get me my
Oh,
food?
okay, Maureen. No problem.
Let me get the check for you, so I can leave you two to your lovely evening.
Can you put it on my tab, Maureen?
Anything for
Yeah,
you,
if you're gonna
darling?
insult me, at least spell things properly.
Thanks, Robert.
Don't mention it. You've helped me out so much. This is nothing compared to that. Now let's get going before Maureen gets her broom out. Meredith, thanks again for your help. Not sure
Get
what
back
would have
up.
happened if you hadn't come here on your mail delivery vacation.
Oh my god.
You're welcome, Robert. I was happy to help you out.
A little help goes a long way. Hope to see
Just
you around
fuck
again.
already,
You
Jesus.
too,
I don't
Robert. Take care. But you're
Yeah,
not leaving
there
without
we
a
go.
hug.
Yeah. That's right. Get that penis in. There we go. That is it. Dev, why are you making me out to be an opioid addict that is also a pedophile? Eat a dick. Make a video. Okay, so I was expecting this to be done like 20 minutes ago. This is going on
Anyway,
way
I love
too
this town.
long.
You know I do. So, I'm dedicating my last
My
joke
haircut.
to specific people
That's
here
gonna
tonight.
grow.
The first one's for Maureen. A guy walks into a bar, and dozens of slabs of meat are hanging from the ceiling. So he asks the bartender, "What's up with the hanging meat up there, man?" So the bartender says, "Ah, you're new here. Well, we like to play a game here. If you can jump up and slap a steak, the house will pay for your drinks all night. However, if you miss, you have to pay everyone else's bar tab. So, want to give it a go?" "Nah," says the man. "Those stakes are too high." This one's for our own newcomer, Meredith Weiss. So, a woman's driving down the freeway, but all of a sudden, she hears a local news bulletin warning drivers on the very freeway she's on. They're saying, "Please be advised of this very dangerous situation of a car going the wrong way." So the woman says to herself, "One car? Ha! Why, there's dozens."
You know the funniest part is,
Well,
he
folks,
doesn't even move his lips.
wasn't that special? Now, let me know if any of you
They-
have any jokes
they couldn't even
about
get the lip
Jack,
sync right.
You hear? It's an open
Oh my
mic
God.
after all. It's actually time for a little break
Fuck,
right
this game
now.
sucks.
So come on up to the bar for some of our finest concessions. We'll continue shortly.
Mildred,
I'm-
how are you?
I'm
And how are the
I'm
cats?
tapping out soon. I know that
Fine on
much.
both
Holy
counts,
shit!
dear.
This is
Thank you
so
for
fucking
asking.
bad.
So,
We're gonna get
do
you
you
back
like the hair?
to the future.
Love it. That hairdresser did a great job.
Like
Thank you, dear. Pity
the
it's quite
80s,
the waste
if
of
the
time
80s were somehow
and
worse.
money, seeing as how I can't stay for long.
That's too bad.
You see, my son decided to drop by, unannounced, and he's staying the whole weekend.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
All right. Well, anyway,
It's like-
take care, dear.
Yeah, you
Now,
know what?
where did
You
he
live with a
park
ton of
the car?
cats. You should probably associate with humans more.
Yes, it's me, Matt Kearney, in an egg brace. Real funny, huh?
I must admit it. It's at least a little funny. What happened?
Well, I was about to send the final boss, the afterlife, but then the computer crashed. I kicked my foot out in anger and fell from my chair, and now I'm here looking like a loser.
Aw, poor you. I hope you'll be okay again soon.
I hope so. I can't even use my computer right now.
Dear people, none other than our own Kay Evans will perform next. She has been writing songs since she was a little girl, and I cannot say how thrilled I am
Guys,
to host her first
this
performance
has been going on for
of
over 20
hopefully
minutes.
many to come. I am
No, there's
so
no pets here.
proud of you, honey.
God.
Please put your hands together for Kay, everyone.
Pull up to a crossroads. I could drive on or go left, go right. Suddenly these choices make me smile. What if I just enjoy the ride? Life's a game of chance. For every break you get, you leave another one behind. Just as long as you keep trying, you will get there.
Darling, this does not happen a lot, but you have left me speechless. That was Kay, people. Another round of applause.
Well, it's a good
Reagan's
thing I
American,
didn't leave
damn it.
when Reynolds started his nonsense. This kid
Stan
can
Bush.
sing.
You got the
Hi, Mr. Mackey.
You got the power.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Well, it's good to see someone flourish, but I'd rather be home right now.
I don't blame you.
Why?
Smoking
This is
a
such
pipe
fucking
and
bullshit.
reading a
Why
proper
is this
book is the
giant
only
ass
acceptable way to spend a
cinematic
Sunday evening in
happening now?
September.
Bert, thank you so much for coming. I know you'd rather be somewhere else right now.
That's okay, kid. I don't regret it one bit. You did great. But ladies, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of here.
I
Good night, Bert. Thanks again.
And now for an announcement. I'm serious, so hush now. Now, you all know that Kay has been working here at the diner for quite a while now. In fact, she was my anchor after Stan left us. And I think the time has come to formally announce right here that I will put your name above the door of this place, honey, where it belongs. Kay's place. Mo Kay's. We haven't settled on a name yet, but
Way to just
there you
shut
go.
down
Another
Dev.
round of applause. And
Dev,
have some
make a
drinks
fucking
with
video.
us.
Kay's place, huh? Congratulations! That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, I told you. Mo asked me like a gazillion times, right? Kinda felt right this time. We haven't hashed out any details, as you might have noticed. But it feels good, you know?
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Em. It felt amazing. I was so super nervous, you know? Like, shaking and all that. I'm so glad it went well.
How did it feel to be up there?
Oh, it was so great to be performing again. It felt amazing. I'm all over the place right now. It was such a rush. I will definitely be doing that again. If they let me, of course.
That's great. I am so proud of you, Kay. You really have made a great life here.
Thanks, Em. I'd like to think so. Big day tomorrow, right? You know what you're going to do?
Honestly? Well...
Wait, I'm not good at this stuff, so I just want to say it was good to have you back these past weeks, Em. Really good. You just do what you feel you have to do. I'm just glad we reconnected.
Why do I feel like I'm near the end of the game?
Promise you'll keep in touch? Whatever the outcome, yeah?
Of course.
And remember, time marches on.
See ya, Kay.
I'm gonna finish you piece
Thanks.
of shit.
For everything.
Not you, Schnizzle. I'm sorry you're having a bad day. Take out all your
lovely people,
horrible feelings
the
on
time
Dev.
has come for the open mic part of the evening to end. Ashley was going to do
I
a
don't know, Trevor.
ventriloquist
I really
bit
don't.
next.
This
But I just
totally
heard,
don't.
heard his hands back in his
I was
cabin.
expecting
Let me thank
another
you again for
day
joining us.
end
And
and
there's plenty of
another
food and drink
opportunity for
to
me to
go
just
around.
stop, and it just went. Yeah, by the way, we're gonna have like 50 fucking cutscenes.
I sure do hope they're keeping things proper in there while I'm taking a breather. So, you had fun?
It was great. Kay was amazing.
You said it. Oh, that girl is so talented. Oh, I'd give my big toe to be able to do what she does behind a keyboard. Oh, sheesh.
I'm still thinking about your news about handing over the diner. Kay's place, huh? That was quite the bombshell.
That's my style. I've mentioned it to Kay, yes, many times since Stan died. She probably thought I was joking half the time, honestly. I just want to give her the option. It's hers whenever she wants it. And if she doesn't, that's fine too.
Yeah, but how do you make a choice like that if you don't
blundered
even know
into
what your
the
own
end of the game.
situation will end up looking like?
Something on your mind, hon?
No, I'm fine, honestly. Big day tomorrow is all.
How did things end up with Kay? You could tell me to mind my own, of course. It's just that girl is like a daughter to me.
We talked, yeah. We really reconnected. And I'm happy we did.
Fine,
Listen,
I'm just gonna stay in the
You're
fucking
two
town. I
grown
don't care.
women. And if that's the choice
I'm gonna give her
you
a
ended up on,
kind of happy
I can
ending.
only
I don't
respect
know.
that. Speaking of choices, you've got a big day in the morning, don't you? Know what you're gonna do yet? Stick around? Move back?
I think I have a feeling.
Am I fucking?
Yeah.
Then you go follow that
Fucking
feeling,
myself.
hun.
Thanks, Maureen.
I best get back inside. You take care now, Meredith Weiss.
Take care, Maureen.
Also, I haven't committed to anyone, really. Kind of led
Good
on
morning, Meredith.
the
You
lesbian
won't
video
believe the
store
weekend I
owner
had.
and the
Saturday,
the
placed a
sexy
bet on the
lumberjack
Angels,
guy.
just like you said,
But
and
I haven't
won.
had sex with
They
anyone.
played again yesterday, and I let it ride, and then they lost. They're playing again tonight, and now I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Frank, the pattern is obvious. And betting against the pattern pays off. White Sox.
Okay, Meredith, thanks. I'll go with that. Speaking of gambling, I bet you're taking the job, and that's not just because you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank. And yes, I want to wear it a bit longer.
Fantastic. So you'll be delivering the mail today? I'll give HR a call and tell them the vacancy is filled.
Not so fast, Frank. It's under one condition. I want in on the action. A fair share of your bookie profits.
Profits? Meredith, it's nothing.
I'm just gonna rip
people
this
here.
fucker off. You know what? If he's gonna do this shit, he's gonna accept the fact that I'm pulling his ass out, and he's gonna use lawsuits in order to just get a guy fired. He can give me a cut of the profits. Fuck him.
Well, okay, if it's just that.
Well, there is a bit of profit, to be honest. You know what? I'll give you 10%. You know what? I'll give you 10%.
How about 20%?
Well, okay.
That's right.
Welcome on board. Now, let's get to work. The mail doesn't deliver itself.
Okay, let's see what today's
Wow.
PO people, good morning. Today's weather will be nothing short of gorgeous, and I can't wait to go outside and head out to the acres.
Lovely. I love when textures pop into existence.
Positive or pet peeves?
I don't need callers for today's PO positive. I'm picking
You know,
it
I didn't
myself.
expect to be done this game tonight.
I'm talking about Moe's open
At the
mic
same
last
time,
night.
I'm kind of
I hope y'all
relieved.
enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'm sorry if I offended anyone with my jokes. Well, no, actually, I'm not sorry. Not sorry at all. Thank you much, Mo and Kay, for hosting it. It's just one of the things that makes Providence Oaks the best place in the world. Have a great
Yeah,
day.
I'll probably never own or hold a 357 Magnum.
You tell him, Jack. What's this guy up to? Wait, is that
I've held
Robert? Yeah, Robert. I'll pull over.
a longbow, a compound, a crossbow.
Meredith, sorry about that. I hope it didn't scare you.
22, 30-06, 12 gauge, 16 gauge, but not a 350. I've never held a proper pistol. Wait, Dev,
Hey, Robert.
is that why your
What's going
hamster
on?
died?
Well, this is going
Pretty
to sound
sick.
super awkward and hopeless
I haven't
and desperate.
owned
and
a gun.
Probably a lot more things.
I've
but
been hunting.
I don't want you
my,
to
my,
leave.
my dad. My
I've
dad's
decided a while ago
He's
that
still.
I'm
technically
done
a
with
hunter.
stuff like this, but
Yeah.
I guess it's
I
not
used to go with
something you
him
can
quite a
decide.
bit for partridge and deer.
Robert, that's so sweet of you, but I'm not.
I'm more of
going
a.
anywhere.
I'm definitely more of a.
Yeah, I figured you'd say
archery
that.
and crossbow kind of
Wait,
person though.
what? You're
than
not
the
going?
guns. I don't know. I like the silent kill type thing.
Yep. It's nice here.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Well, I might as well blurt it all out. I like you. A lot. I didn't want to give in to it. I've been through a rough breakup once.
Time to jump on his
I didn't want
penis.
to risk ever feeling like that again.
So, what do you propose? That I just get in your car right now?
I wasn't gonna propose, but yeah, Meredith. I'd love that.
Okay.
Nope. Do it. Just. Oh yeah, baby.
Coffee at Moe's?
I only believe in straight sex, Devin.
a piece of pie.
Anything you believe in is complete degeneracy, and it should be just thrown aside.
Sorry for butting in, folks, but I've got a special treat for y'all.
I have a feeling
I
that if
just
she did
updated
the
my
lesbian
playlist.
romance, it'd look the same.
This new song
It'd probably be
is from our
terrible
very own
because
KM.
all the interaction is terrible. God, this game fucking sucks. I really didn't expect much, but I was kind of hoping that it would be a little bit more invigorating as a game.
Driving along the highway.
Also, what's with all the Dutch people? You don't know anything about America. What the fuck's wrong with you? It made me feel existentialist. It's part of me back to this, but no. No. Yeah, no, it's this very Dutch game. Why the fuck? What is with these people that have never been to the States, and they just idolize it so fucking much. Like, why don't you just make a game about working, something about the Netherlands? It would be 10 times more interesting. What the hell's wrong with these people? The song is pretty easy, so I'll take it. But yeah, the voice director is D.B. Cooper. I'm surprised he lived that long. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I used to hang out with a guy that from school that was, his mom was Dutch, and he went over to the Netherlands. Like, he was telling, he came over and he was showing me a bunch of commercials and like, pictures and like that, and he was like really excited about all these aspects of Dutch culture and you know, provinces, like the different areas, and how there was such a variance between them. And yet they decide to make a game about fucking Oregon. You know what? I'm sick and tired of this American fetishism. I'm sick of it. Make a game about the Netherlands. Make a game about Spain or Portugal or Germany or Luxembourg or Liechtenstein. I don't fucking care. Make something else other than some West Coast American bullshit. I'm so sick of coastal America. How about that? I am sick and tired of coastal America. Y'all can fuck off. It's boring. It's just boring and bland, and it's super woke and it's super stupid. We are living in America, America. It's wunderbar. I can't play this song because it's like not detailed. If I went to like a drop C, I could probably. Because that's Rammstein's the guitar for you. It's just like 2 steps down the whole, like completely detuned. Just 2 guys. It's impactful, but it's, you know, it's not particularly. It's not overcrafted. Yeah, 3 chords, 2. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's like punk. It's like punk, you know. It's the Ramones, or the Pistols, or fucking Minor Threat or something like that. It's like 3 or 4 chords. Just different forms of it, and you're going, oh yeah, this is good. This is so good. There's an advantage of simplicity, but also fuck the coast. If only I was a programmer, Dr. Mindbender. No, it's easy to think that everywhere else is better. It's just whatever. Okay, that was Lake. Holy fucking shit. Guys, that part went on for almost 2 hours. I didn't even realize it was doing that. I am not happy about that at all. Fuck the West Coast. Fuck coastal justice warriors. It baffles my mind that European developers are going, oh well, we really think that this stuff is just so much more interesting. You know, just showcase. Do a demo. Do a tech reel. I don't fucking care. I'm moving a van. Fuck off. I definitely don't want to go to Vancouver at this point. Jesus Christ. This is the kind of garbage you had to deal with 35 years ago. Ugh. Done. All right. I will say, though, thank you for dealing with this with me. I'm glad I'm done with this piece of shit. And I will be back to do another indie stream. I'm gonna give fair warning. The first game I'll probably finish within under an hour, and the second game I'll probably finish in about an hour and change. So it'll be about 2.5 hour stream. They're both female driven. They're both not the very good games. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself or anyone else. I think it's because I know that there's barely anyone else out there that actually is willing to do it and willing to try it, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try it, because at the very least I'll just shit on it, because I know I'm gonna shit on it. Nambius, fuck off, Dev. Anyways, okay, well that is it for Lake. How would you go jumping one?